So I'm guessing that people who actually body pack are mostly VR players. So normally you have solos, duos, trios, and squads. You also have creative and battle lab. But to go to City World, you need to go to select game mode. Then go to City World. Okay, so you first start City World. You're gonna get the bundle, obviously. That includes the skin called Dominoes, plus his styles, his backlink, plus the styles, his pickaxe, plus the styles. You also get wrap, but it's only red and black and doesn't have styles for it. And lastly, you get it on the screen. It's pretty cool. You also get him as a hero, as a ninja. I got him epic legendary rarity, but you normally get him as epic. And here's his abilities. And yeah, he's pretty cool. So normally you will start on Stonewood. Stonewood is pretty simple. You can do your quest on the main quest. It's not that long, it's simple, 8 pages I believe. You also get your Stormshot defense when you first start the City World. Start City World, I'm sorry for that. The zone is pretty small, in my opinion. You also get some llamas. They are very useful. They give you weapons, medics and all stuff like that, plus survivors. But you can also buy them from the item shop. Survivors are very useful when it comes to your power level and other stuff like that. Survivors come in different abilities and rarities. Mine are mostly legendary. But there's also some epics that are very useful. The epics are mostly leads, but there's 2 basic survivors in Canyon Valley. They're Karenine and Joel. Not power level. The best way to get your power level is mostly your survivors. But now in your survivors, you need to go to your survivors and then go to squads. Now there's pretty tricky to talk about, but it's pretty simple to understand, I hope. So the idea is to have each one almost the same, and then making it match with the need. Like this one has the ability for trap, the ability, right? And that needs 2 so I can make it balance. So I have 2 and I have instead of 2 of them to make it 4 of them. And these ones don't really match up, but they still work for me. So let me show you. So I went down a power level, right? And I put my doctor because of the healing ability. You can also see tips so you can actually learn how to do it. But let me just put this one in. And this place ability, there's actually 2 circles ones or something like that.
Bonus.
And then point out healing healing one or health one. I'm so sorry for my voice. But yeah.
We'll get it done.
Just put the ones that match and the ones that actually go
what a team.
cannot really lead one. The thing that makes it, the most important actually
All right,
game
team
doesn't really
bonus.
have to be the same ability, but makes
We're in it together.
And there I am, back to max power level 135.95 with superchargers. Without superchargers, you will be 131.68, I believe, normally. Now weapons. When you first start off with City World, you might get the or you will get the common AR. Give me a sec. Here it is. You also get some traps. Plus, give me the. I don't know why I went back, but yeah. And sadly, you cannot recycle these ones. See, you cannot recycle them. Later on in Pleckerton, you can learn about how to upgrade them and how to make them different perks for your gameplay. And perks are a whole different topic, but I can try to make a video of that. Anyways, Pleckerton is the next zone that you unlock. It's bigger than Stonewood. And then there's Canyon Valley, again bigger than the other one. And lastly, there's Twine, the biggest of them all. Plus some XP, like Survivor XP, Somatic XP, and Hero XP. Modules are given to people who are given when you recycle stuff. So sorry for my voice. Anyways, when you recycle like a Survivor, you can get Survivor modules and stuff like that, if that makes sense. And you can check what missions have by seeing clicking right in my control. And then there's also our stuff. But now you don't have to worry about rain. So you can make your power level 51 weapons. Or 31, I forgot. But yeah, there's other materials like rain, the storm, and shard. And then somatics, when you open an armors and stuff, you can get stuff like that. Then you have backpack. Backpack is like your inventory. Or it is your inventory. It tells you what you have, your ammo cost, like how much ammo you have, and all stuff like that. Then you have your storage. Like if you're full in your inventory, you can put stuff in your storage and you get less space. If you can hear the dogs in the background, I'm so sorry for that. Anyways. And then there's collection book. Like if you have multiple things that you don't want, you can put it in your collection book. But, it says collect. That way you can get level up and get more rewards in your collection book. Level 100 gives you a hero that gives you quick rating on your shotguns, I believe. And yeah.
I have a complicated. Am I gonna get superpowers?
And there's Iron Shop. It's normally weekly and then the event one. You can buy things in the Iron Shop by using gold. Gold is given by missions and quests. And then there's dungeons that help you a lot with gold. If you go to quests, it gives you more tickets and gold for challenges. And then there's also ventures that I recommend doing because it's the best way to get lots of rewards at the beginning. It's like doing missions and getting XP and leveling up. and also gives you superchargers and all stuff. Then there's the mobile quest line. It counts as a side one, but gives you good rewards like legendary reflex and all stuff, like modules and stuff. And then there's different quest lines like Box Buster and I've seen that right. But yeah, it gives you rewards, gold, weapons, and event and stuff like that. And heroes, basic heroes, and then it shows. Give me a second, my quest line looks to be appears to be bug anyways. There's also dungeons, and then y'all is again gold, event stuff, and like reward the event basic hero, and then yours return. This also gives you study stuff plus the home base hero. This guy gives you, every emulation gives you a longer phase for your ammo stuff or whatever it's called. I don't really like it, but anyways. This ventures in your quest, again can show you as an event. If you do challenges for it, you can get more XP plus some more superchargers and more stuff for it. And yeah. And then there's missions that gives you other. And then there's daily missions that gives you V-Bucks. Normally they give you 50 plus 240 gold, but mine sometimes gives you 100 if you get lucky, and 420 gold if you get lucky 5 missions completed or 3 missions completed. But yeah, it's mostly 50 V-Bucks and 240 gold. Then there's daily refresh, like the timer ones gives you tells you how much time there is, and daily is when when shop refresh is like around 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time or 8 p.m. Eastern Time. There's loads of challenges when you start off, but it gets easier when you do them. It tells you the main quest and it tells you what to do, and you can also just click play, and it will take you to the mission straight. And there's Outlanders. Outlanders are mostly like heroes, but it's like if you, for example, if you're alone and need some help, you can put an Outlander, a defender down, and they can help you as a backup. It's like people helping you, but it's like your team basically. The higher power level, the higher damage they can do, and the higher buffs they have, and those aspirations. These can help you a lot when you're a beginner. I recommend doing these a lot. For example, if you can go to a one and then put like a it tells you a bonus like epic constructor, you can just put this one down, and then it will tell you how much the percentage. If you get to 100%, it will tell you you can get like 100% sure you can get the something from it. But sometimes you can fail and not get nothing from it. But yeah, these refresh mostly every 2 hours or 3 hours or something like that. And they're very useful. If you put the same contrasters and stuff, it will give you more chance to succeed. But yeah, it's pretty good when you first start off the game. And then there's the hero squads. These are very useful when you do missions. These are your squads, like what you want to use in missions and stuff. There's different classes like soldiers, ninjas, constructors, and outlanders. And then there's gadgets. Gadgets are very useful. Like this one gives you supply like materials when you are in the mission. This one teleports to you, and etc. They tell you what to do, like bombs and other stuff. If you upgrade to level 1, it will give you the gadget, and then the higher you upgrade them, the higher the thing it will do. Like this one gives you 2 drones, and then heals. And then there's bombs, like the one that you start off with. And then there's banner. Like, you know, if you die, you can respawn in the same banner or something. But the 2 I recommend right now is the bombs and the drone. And then sometimes supply drops. And then there's tools. Backpacks are, you know, the inventory, and then the speed, and then the health, and buildings, and then your storage space, and then your pickaxe. Pickaxe is like the amount of damage, and you upgrade them, it gives you a pickaxe in your inventory, or your locker. The first one you get, this one I believe, and then goes, you know, this then that one. They're higher and higher, like, you know, how cool they look and stuff like that. This one is given, you know, Canyon Valley, but it's another one, like, you know, it doesn't have the electric. And then Trine, it gives you the highest one. That is give me a second. How can I find it? Apparently, this one, the highest one in Trine. When you upgrade to 4 max, you get that one. And yeah. And then I think that's all. You can also craft things in your inventory. Oh yeah, so in this part I describe how, you know, include research stuff in your connection book if you're running a lower power level. Give me a second. So this one you can scrap in your inventory. After you know that, but you can actually just upgrade your power level from it, or like level from it. Give me a second, I can just show you an example of it. I'm sorry for my voice in the background, but anyways, like this one, you can go back if you want to, you know, lower tier, and then you can craft it as a power level 12 or something. Instead of, like, you know, wasting 20 V-Bucks and buying another one, like another one, or like using your stuff in there. You can also do this with traps, like the amount you want and all stuff like that. It's very useful. People don't really know about it, but yeah. Or at least how they do it until some, like my friend told me. And I think that's all for now. Or maybe I'm missing something, but anyways, that's all. And have a good day. Take care, people.